So guys, welcome back to the channel, and this is part 2. If you don't remember, just the other day I reviewed the jaxx reverb. I had a defective one and explained how it was defective and showed it in real time, but I did buy another one. I chose to do a different color this time to show that it does come in different colors, and let's hope round 2 is better than round 1. But before we do that, just in case you didn't see the specs of the other one, here we are right here. We're looking at Bluetooth version 5.3. It is USB-C, as you see here, about 32.8 feet. So I'll say 32 feet to be safe, but understand that that distance probably, 32 feet in front of you or on the side or something. If you go up and down the stairs, that's going to be a whole different ball game, and it's a possibility it'll connect. Most Bluetooth are like that. Charging time is 1.5 to 2 hours. That's the same as the play time. For you guys that's wondering what that means, you can play this up to 2 hours, depends on how loud the volume is, and it'll take as much time as you use just to charge it. So, a little bummer for some people, but at the end of the day, still not bad. Does this have any FM radio or anything? I don't believe it does. Oh yes, it also has FM radio. You have your volume rockers right here. The power button's also on the back, and it's IPX4. Now, with that being said, though, that's for the specs. Let's unbox this video together and see if it's worth the asking price round 2. Alrighty guys, so like always in these videos, timestamps are in the, what is it called? The description. There we go. Sorry about that. It's late at night and I'm doing this review, super exhausted, but I really wanted to get it working this time because the last one was defective. So as soon as you take it outside the box, this is how it's packaged. Here we go. All right, so these little circles here, the last time I had this, 2 of them were knocked out. So this one is definitely better constructed than the other one so far. It comes with the built-in handle. It is IPX4, so if you guys out there to go to the beach, don't take it into the ocean, don't take it into the bath with you. But if it gets splashed with water, if it's raining outside, it probably won't get damaged, but just be careful because this is a Five Below jaxx product, and even though it says i4, it doesn't mean that all i4 products are created equally, so keep that in mind. Now right here, see, now I can feel it. When I pressed it before, couldn't feel the actual buttons. The inside of the board was broken. So you have your plus and minus. If you hold the minus, what happens is it will lower the volume. Holding plus makes the volume go up. If you tap either one, the song will either go backwards or forward based on your music preferences. Also, the power button right here doubles down as a play button if you tap it once when it's on. And if you pull back this little USB slot right here, there we go. We have that's a USB slot. I already revealed it, but this is where the USB slot is going to be. Do not keep pulling this up. This is supposed to stay down for the seal in case you decide to put it through its water resistant ways. But outside of that, this actually looks really good. I think it looks pretty cool. Let me go ahead and show you the instructions real fast for you guys out there. Oh, look, that's cool. So look, this is the instructions. We're about to get to that in a second. It's crazy. The first time I did this, it didn't even have this on it. These stickers? Oh, no, they're not. It just shows you the different colors. I had this one before, and it didn't work. So I figured it was probably a defective product, and I would just buy another one and review it. But I ended up posting it anyway, just to show that, a lot of people will message me and say their stuff gets damaged. Well, yeah, I go through it too. It is what it is, unfortunately. USB-C. And lastly, right here, because we don't need to make this unboxing part, not much to unbox. Boom, the instructions. I'm gonna put that here real fast for you guys. There we go, put that in focus. Take your screenshot for the instructions. And as for the back, don't have to worry about that. Now, with that being said, next part, I'm gonna show you how to sync it. Alrighty, so syncing it shouldn't be too difficult. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull this back. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't need to pull that back. Power button's right here. So just hold the power button. Okay, little raindrop, water drop things. If you pull that back, when it's flashing, I believe it'll be considered in sync mode. That's sync mode right there. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, for video purposes, let me pull up my tablet, 1 second. Gotta make sure I'm not on the web, because when I'm on the web, basically, I read manga and stuff, so I don't want it to pick it up. But anywho, go to the settings right here, Bluetooth. We're gonna go to new pairing. And what pops up is Bluetooth reverb speaker, the very first one. I'm going to go ahead and tap that. I'm going to ask to access my photos. I don't have to say yes. I just do that anyway. And it is connected. Matter of fact, it came in the box at 100%. So it's definitely charged. And don't mind that RTU stream thing. That's a YouTube channel that I follow. So it's very simplistic in order to sync this thing. You shouldn't have any issues whatsoever. I know sometimes people get speakers, and what ends up happening is it's not synced properly. Earbuds are a little bit different than speakers. And now this doesn't have multi-point. So you're not going to be able to connect this to multiple speakers without either turning a Bluetooth off on a other device like a phone or a tablet, which you don't really want to do. You'll have to go into the settings and delete it first, the Bluetooth device, then it'll be able to go back into sync mode. But outside of that, you're good to go. Anyway, next section, music. All right, guys, for music, I am going to use some YouTube-friendly music. I've been saying that every video lately. I am working on an array of instrumentals that I'm going to play on this channel that I make just for the fun of it, because I enjoy making instrumentals and music. Even if it sucks, it's just a hobby. It's like a stress reliever, kind of like doing YouTube videos. Anyhow, the audio today, we're going to do YouTube music. I'm going to do two songs. One is going to be Warzone. The second one, Ice and Fire. And the reason why I play both of them is because it gives you an accurate description of how the song is going to sound based on the instruments being played. And the other one actually has vocals in addition to the instruments playing. So, you know, it's a good mesh. Here we go. Whoops. Oh, so change the song. I just did that. This is it at its loudest. Okay. Sounds pretty good. Let me think. The bass sounds a little heavier than everything else playing at this moment. Let me turn down a little bit. Okay, so the bass sounds a lot heavier than the other instruments playing at this moment. I don't know if that was a violin in the beginning. It sounds like one. It's probably something else, but I always call it a violin. It was very pronounced until the bass started kicking. And you may say, oh, that means the bass is overpowering. No, it's like this cheap artificial pop noise. You know how when headphones can't really connect with the bass and give the oomph that the song is originally supposed to have, the bass kind of makes like a popping noise, like it's doing more than what it is. It's struggling. That's what it sounds like it's coughing, trying to make the beat. But it doesn't sound bad though. I'm being silly. It doesn't sound bad so far. I do like the instruments, the mesh of it. I did notice if it's at 100%, you can definitely hear the music straining a little bit more because of the speaker itself. It's the speaker's problem, not the song's problem. It's the speaker problem. It's just not powerful enough to really display how well the song is supposed to be, but it's still decent enough. It's not bad. I'll give it that. Now, this was $7. If I normally say the price in the beginning, I totally forgot. So for the $7 price tag, realistically, what you're paying for is you're getting a normal bass jack speaker with a handle. But I'm going to go ahead and play the second song so we can listen to some vocals together. One moment. Here we are. Okay. It's a little painful. Nice and clear too, surprising the vocals. I like that. So, if I had to describe that one, obviously vocals in different songs are, the octave is higher than some, lower than others. But what I will say is when I normally play this song on other speakers that are bass jacks or others, the volume is more, it feels like it's level more, if you know what I mean. Like some speakers tend to have like sound profiles where the bass might be more or the vocals might be more, or you might be able to hear some of the background music, violins, certain things playing, drums, kicks. You know, certain sounds are more pronounced than other based on the drivers and how good they actually are. And again, for this particular song, and I have listened to others, the vocals do seem to be a lot more powerful in this speaker than other bass jack speakers personally. Some people would like that. Like if you're listening to, I forgot the artist's name, but the guy that does the Edge song, Scream If You Want It. No, not that one. The second song when he was a wrestler. I'm so old. Anyway, the point is that the vocals on a lot of the songs sound a lot stronger on the speaker. The bass makes this popping noise if it's not strong enough to handle it. Like, I don't know if you guys ever use FL Studio, but when I use FL Studio, what ends up happening, I'm sorry, let me take this off. What ends up happening is there's different type of basses on there. We're talking a lot of them. Some of them, you can mix the basses together and mesh them to get the sound that you want. And once you do that, you got to make sure that your computer is strong enough to handle that without skipping. You got to make sure that the headphones that you're listening to aren't specialty headphones all the time. Like I do have a special producer pair of headphones, not about Beats, real ones, but a lot of times I will record it one way, make it an MP3, and then make a copy of it and call it like a remix version, and then use the other beats and basses that I like to kind of, it'll sound better in regular average headphones. I know it sounds crazy, but that's how I kind of make my music. So it's a little weird. I'm not a professional, but this is how I learned. The point is that it does a very good job in sound. I don't have anything really bad to say about this whatsoever. Now, if I would have got this one instead of the original one I got, I would have been like, yo, pick this up at the store. But because the other one was shipped in such horrible condition, like for instance, I'll explain it to you guys. The other speaker, same model, but different color scheme. This part was ripped back, so you can see all the glue holding the plastic back. And you know how you hear the clicks? You couldn't hear the clicks because the entire board was broken into it when I pulled it back. It was horrible. Like that thing was broken, shit broken. So that's why I say, that's why I released that video. But outside of that, I like the speaker. It's pretty good for $7. It has an IP rating. Do I trust it? No, I do not. I have splashed water on this one originally. And to be honest with you, before I started the review, and then I played and it didn't cause any issues or whatever it was, but it didn't change the fact that I didn't feel like it's very secure. Like it's not the same IPX4 rating or dust resistance rating that you would get on a name brand product. It just doesn't feel the same and secure. So just avoid water if you can. But anyway, like and subscribe like always, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I was supposed to stop this part and jump to the last part and say this, but it's okay. I like the speaker. It's pretty cool. It works very well. You don't have any, you're not going to go wrong with it. Put it that way. And even though there may be better choices outside of Five Below, it's still nice to be able to get children things, multiple things, even if you can't afford it, especially during the holiday season, because they're grateful for what they get, certain kids. And, some people do without, and it's nice to have something rather than nothing. But anyway, like I said before, I'm going to push these videos out during the holiday season just so you guys can get an idea of what everything some of these stores sell. And, I even have a couple pairs of Uggs to show you that they're selling at stores in different colors for like $25. And that'll probably be the video after this one. Anyway, I rambled on long enough. Time for bed. Like and subscribe, guys, and I will see y'all in the next video.